Foremost, this morning, the President directed that we meet the leaders of traders, involving a number of leaders, those of textile and garments, the casita. So we have had a meeting since midday up to now, and we have agreed on a number of responses. We have got responses. One, on textile garments and tax adjustments, we have all agreed that this is a policy matter which cannot be decided in this meeting. We are going to make it go through government so that we have a whole of government approach. On the delays at customs or in customs clearance, we have agreed that URA, together with the taxpayers, we have to continue with the meeting. And secondly, they will have to add on the number of people to clear this cargo. Because according to them, there was some kind of delays. On the customs valuations, they are going to meet tomorrow. But accordingly, we have all seen that there was a problem where people wanted to clear cargo as a team using the cargo handlers. About 50 traders, they would use one person to clear, and sometimes that was also causing the delays. So they will be clearing these goods individually. And I believe the other issues, the URA official can also talk about it. But we are going to meet the traders tomorrow here in the Prime Minister's conference hall down here tomorrow to further these discussions. But we have said those who want to open their shops should open tomorrow. Earlier, there are issues we decide on as a whole of government. And so we have picked some of these issues. We are going to take them to cabinet on Monday, discuss them, and come up with a common decision where, because I know that is in that meeting, it's the president that chairs. So I don't want to, to interrupt or I want us to wait until that time when we come up with a conclusive decision by government.
As we cleared the previous goods without penalties, we are going to look into how the penalties can be removed. And that's going to be the work of the joint committee between the Commissioner General, Casita, and we see how to sort especially the backlog, the goods that have stayed for long, people opening shops and the goods are not there. We want to find out practically, go into the bonds, because URA has the data. Even if somebody would wish to hide their entries, Revenue Authority has a list of all of them. So we are going to depend on this list so that we verify, sort, and then we let the goods go to the community. Finally, the Prime Minister had requested that we tell the people to open. Unfortunately, this is something very, very hard, not because we can't say it, but we want to say it genuinely. That's why the Prime Minister has agreed to meet with the traders tomorrow, Wednesday, at the boardroom, the main conference hall. So everybody that is affected should come so that we sort this out once and for all. We also agreed that we continue the engagement because the document bears over 11 issues. The most important of all is the taxes in kilos. And that's why we have asked her to particularly talk to the president.
Right Honorable Prime Minister and Ministers, we've had a meeting with the Kasita leadership, and the Prime Minister has chaired the meeting, which has concluded with the decision that after tomorrow's meeting with the traders, the Kasita leaders will work hand in hand with Uganda Revenue Authority to ensure that we expeditiously clear the goods that have been pending. A number of containers have been pending because they were shipped in under container leaders. The container leaders are those who bring goods in their names, but when actually the goods belong to several traders in those containers. And as a result, traders do not know where their goods are. They do not know how much taxes they have paid. So we've been trying to streamline that process, and we have confirmed that the delays have been a result of people clearing their goods through others. So as the Right Honorable Prime Minister has indicated, every individual will be clearing their goods. But for URA to identify who are the owners of the goods and to handle this exercise expeditiously, we will work with the trader leaders. And we will add more manpower to make sure that everything that needs to be done is concluded in a short time. And we believe that will take away the current complaints of goods delaying and of people not having stocks in their shops. Right Honorable, you also further directed that as long as people clear their goods individually, then the issue of penalizing the container leaders that had imported them in their names can be reviewed. In other words, traders can just pay the taxes and not the penalties and fines that would otherwise be payable by those who are declaring the goods or misdeclaring them, which has been the challenge.
Or under declaring?
Under declaring, misdeclaring, undervaluing. Those are the things we penalize, but at this time, we, under the guidance of the Right Honorable Prime Minister, we will not penalize because now we'll be dealing with the actual owners of goods who are innocent. Someone else misrepresented them. I think that is all right.
To mitigate the concerns of the traders. I don't want to speak much about what we have talked in this meeting, but only to add that these traders do not have an apex body which would be discussing their problems, day-to-day problems. And I want to encourage them that we are in the process of forming an apex body where they will be bringing all their problems in the long run, so that some of their issues can even be discussed in meetings where we make policies that affect them, so that we don't have them just coming out from nowhere to oppose what government has taken as a policy, because they have not been participating. But in the short run, the Prime Minister has told you that we will be having quarterly meetings so that we keep on understanding their problems before they escalate to levels where they want to riot or close their shops. And in the shortest run, we are having meetings like the Commissioner General has said, and the Prime Minister, so that we cool down the situation. The other gentleman was asking about what they are calling violation of the supply chain. I think it is a question of enforcement, because we already have the investment code of 2019, which restricts the scope of businesses that can be done by the foreigners. But also we have, I think, the Licensing Act, I think Section 101, which do not allow foreigners to be given certain licenses for certain businesses. So it's a question of enforcement, really, that can solve this problem. There is already measures in place in those two acts, and so it is a question of streamlining enforcement so that we don't have the manufacturer becoming the what is this here, the middle, the wholesaler, and becoming a retailer. That's
The leaders of Kasita, as the Prime Minister has eloquently exposed why our traders have, I think, told the government that there are things which are not palatable to them, and therefore their businesses are suffering. The meeting was very cordial. They listened to us, and we listened to them. The ultimate objective that we want to achieve is to harmonize their businesses, pay taxes, genuine or suitable taxes without friction. Now, the rest, as I said, the Honorable Prime Minister has said them. We have agreed that tomorrow we shall again discuss with the leaders of Kasita so that we can conclude and we all agree to why this is done, this is not done. And I believe tomorrow we shall have a successful meeting. They are very good business and women and men. They give me a very nice impression that actually they want to be serious business people, but there are some problems that they are facing, and tomorrow I believe those problems that they are facing, we shall find a solution to